When you're about to win the race, but you get Pyro-Mine into last place.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Pyro-Mine Podcast. This is episode 3 for March 2026, and yeah, we're just gonna jump right into things. We got a few new faces that are on the show for the first time, so I think we're just gonna go through and they're gonna introduce themselves, starting with Stanley.
Right, hi guys, my name is Stanley. I've been playing Speed Battle since late 2018, then I took a break. Well, I didn't really take a break, I just stopped playing for ages until Surge's event in, I think, 2023. My main characters that I use the most is EGS and Infinite, but I also do use Dragonclaw and Sheriff sometimes. My best achievement is probably me getting 8.5 as a personal best, and finally getting Dragonclaw to over level 16.
My name's Leo, or Leo Who Seeks. That's my in-game name mostly. I've been playing Speed Battle since 2020, and I came back in 2022 during the first Mephiles event, and yeah, I've been playing Speed Battle ever since. I use notably Dragonfire Sonic, Sheriff Sonic, Phantom Rider, Snowdrift Sonic sometimes, and yeah. My PB right now is 8,560 because I haven't really been trying to push too high, but I guess that's subject to change. So yeah.
Hello, everyone. My name's Shadix, or some may call me as the Starlight Prince. It's whatever. I've been playing Speed Battle since 2021, around Infinite's first release on an old account. I stopped on that, and then I came back with a new account in May of 2022, around the movie events ending. I played more consistently on October. Then, yeah. My mains have been Dragonfire Sonic. Some may know me as the second player to ever get a level 20 Dragonfire Sonic. I main Stringer Sonic as well. I'm a Riders fan and Sheriff Sonic. I do have 3 other mains alongside. Maybe Super Sonic, Surge, and possibly Dragon Hunter Sonic. My PB's been 8,399 on since January of 2026. I achieved that with Sheriff Sonic. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, so hi everyone. My name is David. I've been playing Speed Battle for roughly 4 years now. I started November 2021. I played before the Prime events and the Supersonic event in 2022. My PB is 8,096, and my mains are Valhalla Surge, Dragonfire Sonic, Singer Shadow, Ragnarok Silver, and Doom Shadow, and Lunar Tangle. And I've been playing the game ever since then.
Hello everyone, I'm DXP. I've been knowing this game since 2022, the movie events from the ads. So that's my first account if you want to know. So my mains are Extreme Gear Shadow, Valentine Rouge, and Ninja SPO. I also use others like, I barely use Phantom Rider because I do like that character kind of, and I use Neo also, and Outlaw, like any shadows if you're asking me. So my PBs are like really good. So my PBs are in January. I've been reaching 8.683 with Extreme Gear Shadow. I didn't reach 8.7. So yeah, that's pretty much it about me.
All right, yeah, thanks, guys. Yeah, next we'll get into the question of the month, which is for March 2026. Who is your all-time favorite character you have used or are currently using in Speed Battle? So I'll go first. I mean, a lot of the times it's going to be like that character that you have on your profile. Like for me, the first character that I actually like took seriously like for pushing is actually Nutcracker Silver back in 2022. That was the season where, that was before his if you guys don't know, Nutcracker Silver's projectile, Psychic Surprise, has been bugged for over a year now, to where the launch sends out like super far. It used to be no matter what your speed is, the projectile is always a set distance ahead of you, and that it was still awkward to use at first. I got used to it, but it just made it a lot more consistent. You can hit people right in front of you after you freeze them, and now there's a bug, and it launches out super far. You can't once you freeze someone, you can't really hit someone right in front of you, and it seems nice. That's why I wasn't like when it happened. I was like, I don't know, is this like a buff? Is this a nerf? Because it's nice for that extra range before it shoots out, but it's just overall less consistent, especially with all the the obstacles on the tracks, especially the newer tracks. It's just a lot harder to make him work. But anyway, yeah, back then I got my first 6.5 with him at level 12. So that was a nice moment for me. And my other character that I think is my favorite is Lantern. He's just a very fun character. He's the character I've been using. Well, before Ragnarok, he was my go-to. After since like 2024, pretty much, even back to like movie Super Shadow meta. He just like, especially with the Confusion Boost buff, dude. That buff was actually really good for him because he can just like, let's say there's a super in the race, you can just gatekeep the super, and then you have a no like trouble catching up. So I think those are my all-time favorite characters to like play and use as far as like the play style, and a part of that is like how effective they are at climbing trophies for me specifically. But I'd say those are my top characters, my favorite characters I've used so far in Speed Battle. So yeah.
So my probably all-time favorite's probably Infinite. I do like the setups you can do with him, like Therm Reality Warp, which forces the person in front of you to go to the open lane, then throw your replica. So you almost get a guaranteed hit. I also just find him fun in general. Another character I do enjoy is probably Extreme Gear Sonic. I do just like dusting the movie Super Shadow players when I do manage to get ahead.
Yes.
I don't really know how to describe him other than just I like going fast.
Yeah.
Gotta go fast.
But yeah, those are my characters.
My the character I actually like the most and I've had the most fun with is obviously Dragonfire Sonic because he's a very fun character, and he was broken, and he was like basically top 5, top 3 for a while, then he slowly kept going down, I guess, over the years, but he's a really good character overall. Deals high damage, long boost, good trap. I'd say he still needs a nerf even till now, because in my opinion, the trap does too much damage and it's pretty much instant. I don't really support the idea of instant traps, but he was really fun to use. And he kind of has a bit of strategy, even as retarded as he is, with dragon placements, with blinding dragons, I guess. There's also the boosting firecracker trap, where you boost into one lane, then you place firecrackers. It's almost like a guaranteed hit. He's pretty dumb, in my opinion. Another character I think that is also really fun is Snowdrift Sonic. I got before the season changes anyway. Or yeah, the season trophy changes. I got like about what was it?
You got
6.9 with Snowdrift one time randomly, and because Snowdrift he's really really slept on even till now.
He is.
I don't think people use Snowdrift a lot. Like, I think the last time Snowdrift was really used was with the likes of Typho, Eric, or Chalant. There was also Booga, I think. And I still think he's a really, really good character. And if some characters get nerfed, he could maybe seep his way back into like top 10. I don't know.
He definitely is still really good.
Mm-hmm.
Another example of power creep over the years.
Yeah. Yeah.
He can't do something in this meta, but like he can do against Kunoichi Rouge.
Yeah, that's
I did okay against Kunoichi Rouge with him last season.
Also, Extinct Rouge, don't forget, one of the most fastest character.
We'll talk about her later for sure.
I also one other character is Sheriff Sonic. Yeah. Well, I guess you're seeing the pattern of me liking broken Sonics, but most of these Sonics are really fun, to be fair. And like they just require like when you play in a certain way, it's really hard to beat them. And I kind of like that type of play style, I guess. Sheriff Sonic also needs a lot of nerfs. He has only received one nerf so far, which was the nerf to
Doesn't even
nerf to
count.
the doors. Or like it doesn't damage you as much.
Wasn't enough, yeah.
Yeah, they need to remove stacking first of all. They also need to make sure that like his speed he gets instant speed the moment you activate the boost. There's also 3 different ways to stack with this character. Lockup is just like a better ice mine actually. It's like a top 3 trap. With Octo Ink and like some others. Then like you can just like basically freeze the opponent in an obstacle for a while you just get away. It's really unfair, and I don't like that as much as I like the character. Sheriff can just decide to lock you up, and he can also just use his lasso, and you can just gain speed off of that, and also use a boost and get away. So as much as all these characters are fun, I just Hardlight really needs to nerf all of them actually. Yeah. So yeah, I'll just pass it over. I've been talking for a bit.
I've got my answers on lock because, in general, this is actually a 2-way tie. Movie Supersonic, without question, and Burning Blaze. These two are. It's one of those cases where you kind of can't talk about one without indirectly mentioning the other because their kits are so very similar and create a really nice duality with one another. They're the jack of all trades kind of kit you need on a super, like a solid trap to get you back in the fight if you happen to fall behind, and a good projectile that terrain pierces and can hit Bandix multiple times. Which means getting rings is, while one of the biggest issues with a super in the first place, very easy to circumvent if you know what you're doing. Makes doing double super actually kind of possible on some tracks. Pinnacle Peaks comes to mind. But the difference between the two is Movie Supersonic is more consistent, with Whirlwind being wind element, so basically it steals rings from opposing players on top of having a pickup for potential ×3, which closing in on level 18, let's go. And Zap Trap's a multi-target auto mine, so even if you're front running, you can throw this down and still be able to ruin people's days. Burning Blaze trades out that consistency for raw damage output. Like, she hits like a truck. It all comes down to what you want between the two, because it's interchangeable. Do you want the consistency of the kit overall for doing your game plan, or do you want the raw damage output in case you need to slow down a particular threat like Extreme Gear Shadow? It all comes down to what you choose. Now, for a non-super, it's Doom Shadow. Easy. Like, the thing is, yes, he is dumb. Yes, that boost needs to be nerfed. But the thing that I appreciate is that he feels like he was pulled right out of Shadow Generations in every way possible. And on top of all this, unlike Neo Metal after his nerfs, Doom Shadow, you can play him however you want, and it's probably going to work in certain situations. You want a front line with mini boost to get away from like a bigger threat like a super? Well, Movie Super Shadow in particular, you can do that. You want to throw down Doom Spears to body block a Extreme Gear Shadow or any sort of slipstreamer? You can do that. You want a boost bag for days? You can just do that. Like, there's so much you can do on the fly. You can change that playstyle on the fly to really make something that really feels all your own. Most Doom Shadows nowadays favor bagging because, well, bagging is just kind of the thing. But a lot of the way you go about it is what determines that level of player expression, and that's something this game sorely is missing. And Doom Shadow just has that in spades. The only thing I would say to really nerf, and this is going to mainly just not affect anything like level 14 and up, all the boost upgrades, duration, instead of, 3 speed and 1 duration at 20. So that way, low level, like level 1 to 13 Doom Shadows aren't bagging on a level that can match Super Boost. Just saying.
Yeah.
But other than that, that's it.
Oh,
Oh
nice.
yeah, that's a good idea. I agree.
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't really have a problem with Doom Shadow, but like he's a cool character. I mean, I feel like the boost is only the problem, in my opinion.
Yep. Basically, just reward people for actually investing in the character, please. That's all I ask.
I
Yeah.
bet that Smash. Well, I bet Smash Bro chose him because that's the closest thing you can get to a super boost on not a super.
Actually, there is someone who's
Phantom
willing
Dash.
there is someone who is threatening to take that spot from him, but we'll get to him fairly at
Oh,
some
yeah.
point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. So my favorite character that I've like ever used in this game is probably a little bit of a tough decision because I've been playing this game for so long. But I think I'd have to go with Darkspine Sonic back when he could actually compete with the meta. Because sniping people with Gathered Flame is just so satisfying. I just really like that. And his boost is good. It's really outclassed nowadays because now you have characters like Dragonfire Sonic. That's just his boost, but now you can fly and it doesn't have a slowdown. Because his entire mechanic is slowdowns, which I like playing around. That's like really fun for me. Because like I like having to think more when I'm playing. Because like with Darkspine, you gotta like use the dash pad to your advantage to attack without losing your speed, which is really fun. Another character that I really liked in the past was original Supersonic up until like Super Meta happened in like late 2022. Like original Supersonic Superform, it was so busted, but it was so funny. Like you could just boost like half the track on Mining Mayhem and it was just a guaranteed win. It was super broken, but it was just so funny to pull off. And like Fireball and Ice Mine is just a solid combo in general, and it probably always will be because you can freeze people and then do big damage to them with Fireball. He used to have guaranteed X2 at like level 10, I think. Yeah, level 10. Because his upgrades were like weird. He had like all his item upgrades and then all his ring upgrades. And then another character I really enjoy that's not really the greatest, but I still really enjoy the playstyle of is like Popstar Amy. I just really like the way you can combo Tornado with Solo Hit. Like what I like to do is I place down a Tornado and then I jump in the air and place a music note in the air above the Tornado to where it blocks like an entire lane. Like sort of like a like stationary reality warp, which is really fun.
That's really cool.
And then the most recent character that I've had like a ton of fun with is Phantom Rider. You guys already know I'm an IDW fan, so I'm biased in that. But even with his like dumb instant hitbox nonsense, I like flattening people with the bowling ball. It's just hilarious. It's really fun to use.
If I may, first take the credit where credit is due with Phantom Rider, it really does feel like they captured the feel of Sonic taking on a villain role, and it works.
Yeah, exactly. I love it. And then, yeah, I also like playing Surge, of course. Surge's playstyle is just mini boost, but the reason I like it more than other mini boosts is because you're playing around a cooldown, so you have to think a little bit more than other mini boosters, I think. So that's another character I really enjoy.
There are broken mini boosts in this meta, like Riders Rouge, Extreme, Gears. I don't know, like I think it's only that, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's the main one.
Well, it's my turn, anyways. Well, I think, in my opinion, like the fun characters I like is actually Ninja SPO. He's a really good character ever since from release. And I also like a Kunai Grapple. It's a baggy projectile. I remember it used to go through obstacles. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad they fixed it. So I like that's the fun thing about Ninja SPO. So like you can grapple behind when you stand back, like you just hit yourself with Confusion Mine, and then you just grapple people. It's really fun, you know. Like trust me, it's fun. You try them.
If you could call bagging fun, really.
With Ninja SPO, it's pretty fun.
It's fun for him specifically, yeah.
Ninja is actually scary though.
Yeah, he's scary, but in this meta, he's just power crept right now.
Yeah.
Too much meta, no? And the other now, I just invested. I found a new character, Valentine Rouge. The reason why I like this character is
Yes.
because I do like sniping, so I just invested in a character in level 18. So she's really good. She can't do in this meta because I did a practice. So like Last Track has a good range at high level. Like at level 12, but like I did level 18, so it was a perfect upgrade in my
Both
my
of her
opinion.
attacks do so much damage as well.
And her trap
Yeah.
hits hard also. So that's why for some reason I use her against like the Meras Kunoichi Rouge or something. So yeah. I I don't know. I also kind of like Demon Hunter Shadow. I know like his ransom cost is too much, but I can't use it against movie Super Shadow. It's perfect for me.
Completely destroy the movie Super
Yes.
Shadow.
Yeah.
Yes.
I also like Idol a lot, but like you guys remember Idol the shadow buff on his boost? I don't know why did they made it full
Yeah.
invisibility.
Yeah, they made it full invincible.
It was a bug fix apparently.
Because I also remember the stacking was different. Like the first notes was invisible, and they
Yeah.
changed it after that. They should revert that immediately. That's the only thing I want to see. Because full invisibility was unnecessary, actually.
DXB, that was a bug before. It was meant to have
Yeah.
full invincibility from the start, so really they fixed it.
Just bug him again.
It's still dumb. Still dumb for me, bro. Chaos Church is also a really good projectile. It's a better version of Hard Rock. You can gatekeep. You can stop the boost clutchers like Sheriff, Outlaw, anyone. But except the invisibility characters like Kunoichi, Rouge, you know?
Or if they hit a
Yeah.
wall for iframes, they can also get around that, which is very easily to do.
Phantom Rider, so I thought Phantom, like in Phantom Rider release, I don't know, like I had him only in level 13. I just found out like I thought he was fun, so like I just invested in that character. I don't know, for no reason. But I didn't grind him that much. I only had him like level 13. But the next recap now I have him at level 14 right now. He's fun to use, just like Brave said. But I still want him to get nerfed soon. I want his Octo Ink getting fixed.
Yeah, please get rid of that instant hitbox. It's
Yeah.
dumb.
Instant
Yeah,
hitbox,
yeah.
lingering
It's
hitbox.
annoying.
Emo
Mhm.
Insta hitbox should not exist. Just saying, bro. Like, it should not exist.
Yeah. You need to have time to react to stuff.
I like ninja
Exactly.
characters. I've invested in Kunoichi Rouge, but she's busted as hell. I stopped using her. I'm waiting for her nerf.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay, so a lot of my favorite characters have been already mentioned by both Leo and Brayfraz. So, characters that I've used and I've had fun with besides those has been Fortune Teller Amy.
Frame one hitboxes go burr.
Another instant hitboxer.
I mean, it's another instant boxer, but like that's not the main reason I like her. It's like, in a way, I like her design. So like, oh hey, that looks cool. And then like another thing is like her items. It's like, oh yeah, it's a 50-50 chance of like, oh yeah, ring steal or just like an actual steal. Well, like the boost has invincibility, but can also be like damage. So like you can like play more strategically with it.
I have one question.
What?
Have you ever stolen a Metal Sonic Steel?
I don't think you can do that. I don't know.
There's certain items. I don't know if they share the same properties, but I think they do. So I don't.
Yeah.
So there's a
Yeah.
certain items like you can't steal Chrono Silver's Cyclone. That's one of the things
can't?
that you can't steal.
But
Stuff
Oh,
like that.
another thing that I know you can't steal is like Rider's Rouge's trap. But
I
like,
don't think Meta.
but like but like you can steal like majority of the items in the game and make it work in your favor, and that's what I find fun about the character. It's like it gives you like a lot more variety with her entire kit, while also giving you like a way to like play around certain people who have more issues.
I think instant hitbox traps too. I feel like that if your character has that, honestly, it's just that more consistent. I think you just
Yeah.
like, block item boxes and dash pads, and you can just hit people as long as you know like the desync and like where people are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another thing I'd like to mention is that like Fortune Teller Amy is like Wall of Cards trap range. It's not as long. It's not like far. It's not as far as I thought it was. Because like I'd play like certain people who had a high level Fortune Teller Amy, like Blade Blue. Sorry, I don't mean to name drop or call him anything, but like he would his thing would like had like some extender range. But like when I was using her, I noticed that like the trap range was like a bit shorter than I thought it would be. So it's like it's definitely desync on his end. So that's all I have to say. She's a very fun character, and I think you all should give her a go.
I guess that's me. So most of my favorite mains that I've been using have been mentioned already by like Leo, Bray, and yeah. So first one is of course Dragonfire Sonic. He's honestly one of my top favorites of all time. He's pretty much made most of my personality. Not really. It's just hit and miss. But yeah, Dragon Breath, really good projectile. It hits like a truck, especially level 12. Level 18, bro, that hits way harder than E mine. I'm gonna be extremely real. It is devastating. You get hit by that near the end, it's basically a game ender. And we all know Dragonfly. Really good boost, good duration, can fly over traps. It
Yeah.
of course still needs, even though I'm biased to DFS a lot, it still needs on Earth. And of course, Firecrackers. Instant hit trap. What else is there is to say? E.g., Shingo Sonic. I like Riders. I like the series and all that. A good counter. He counters supers, especially movie Super Shadow. Ever since the Shingo buff, even after the nerf they had from November, he's still really good. Especially if you play around with Blue Tornado, because you can use Blue Tornado to block dash pads and all that. And Sheriff Sonic. You guys already mentioned before. But I will know one other character, and that is Dragon Hunter Sonic. Yes, I know he's basically just a common modern Sonic, but better. Blazing Arrow is basically like Fireball, less damage, and always has 3x pickups. Dragonfly is Dragonfly. But there's one notable thing about the trap. Dragon Trap is basically like an Ice Mine reskin. So it's really good a combo, especially since Blazing Arrow it doesn't do that much damage. It does good damage though, but like doesn't do that much iframe. So you can kind of like combo it really well. So if you do it really well, you can pretty much just slowly drain your enemies out of like ring speed. You can easily do like minus
Yeah.
30 to 40 ring speed.
And then you just dragonflied away. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. That's why I'm gonna make it my next level 20 character. He's really fun. I really hope if they do Nerd Dragonflight, I'm not even gonna be too mad about it. I do want to have more fun with them.
Okay, so I just love Valhalla shares in general because pretty much how you just play with her is you fall back, you get a boost, and you just spam Berserker's axes like crazy. And if anybody has a boost right in front of you, you could just like take the boost way easy from them because it's an electric attack, which is why Neo Metal Sonic is so annoying to deal with. Because anytime when you race a Neo Metal Sonic, you probably just want to stay away as far as possible because he's gonna take your boost. But I just love Valhalla shirt so much. Her boost, I don't know why they decided to give it 3 shields. Like 3 shields is crazy. I don't know who is gonna waste 3 shields on a boost, but it still has good speed and good duration. Her trap is, I still don't know how to dodge it to this day. If I'm going to be honest.
It's the hitbox.
Yeah,
Most of the time, I just gamble on being able to slide under it no problem, and 90% of the time, it works.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Some I don't know. It's kind of like Unicorn Cream's attack. You don't know when to jump or you don't know when to slide sometimes.
Yeah.
But it deals a lot of damage, especially on higher levels, and the trap is really annoying. Sometimes when I use that trap, it's like a 50-50. Sometimes it would hit somebody and the other times it will not. And it's just annoying when it doesn't hit someone, and it's satisfying when it does. But that's all for Valhalla Surge. Another character I had a lot of fun in the past was Warrior Shadow. I just see him as one of those characters in Speed Battle that just has a lot of potential. Cause I don't see him that much. I don't see him that much in modern Speed Battle, and it really sucks because he's a really fun character. I know his trap is just a reskin of Movie Knuckles, and that Movie Knuckles is really annoying, but Warrior Shadow's attack is pretty good. So it deals great damage, and it leaves a trail of fire that, if you're not careful, you're gonna hit yourself. Like, it has happened to me so many times.
Guilty.
But, yeah.
This little the little ring drain thing where
The
you
ring
lose
blade.
another tank. So that
Yeah, I forgot. I forgot he also drains rings.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of untapped potential with War Shadow. Even his projectile, if once it goes max range, it leaves like the puddle. I feel like
Yeah.
not a lot of
puddle.
people use that. Of course,
That's a lot
it's not
of
gonna
puddle.
go through walls, so it's not, it's not like let's say Whisper or Pink Spikes, where you can there are the players that are like really good with their placements with those, or even Paladin Amy, Whirlwind Wallop.
Like,
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
can sort of do that type of
Caliburn
thing, but
players
it's just
know how to play Caliburn. I respect those. I respect
yeah.
the snipes.
But the thing is, I feel like they should reduce the range of Spirit Trap, right? What do you guys think?
Yeah, I agree. Like
Insta
reduce the
hitbox.
range.
Yeah.
Like just reduce the
Spirit Trap
range.
is one of the most annoying trap I've
Yeah.
ever seen ever since from
Isn't
2022.
that didn't well okay well it's not the first, but it was one of the things that's like introduced insta hitboxes, and it just never got fixed.
It's probably the inside hitbox problem.
Yeah.
I don't know.
no, here's the funnier thing. Insta hitboxes, while they are not even skewed upward yet.
Oh my gosh, that is the most annoying thing ever, bro. When you get
Yeah.
Like, you
middle
can be
air.
jumping, praying that you just get around that trap because you know it's
Yeah.
coming. And
Dude,
before it's even
yeah.
up, it's like, nope, you're hit anyway.
Yeah, bro, and they proved they can do it. Flu shot, right? That hitbox matches. Like it'll spawn, and then the gift comes up, and then you get hit by it. You can still jump over it while it's spawning.
Yeah, because Spirit Trap's a reskin of Flu Shot.
Yeah.
I don't know
That's
how they
weird.
like
They
messed
don't
it
have, they
up.
don't have the same properties. Yeah.
At least Spirit Trap wasn't having a 4 lanes. Have you guys remember like Lily Trap used to have a 4 lanes?
Yeah, they also
yeah.
used to be 4-lane traps.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Before Spear Trap.
Yeah,
Spear
they-
Trap was when they nerfed all of them except Lily Trap. Lily Trap was nerfed later.
A 4-lane hedge maze was really scary to deal with. Spring Cream was scary.
Spring Cream was
Mhm.
insane.
Spring
Yeah, and
Cream
especially
was
like
not okay.
like-
to say the
and
least.
yeah, like that time of speed battle. I'm pretty sure like there wasn't that many players who knew about perfect dodging.
Oh yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Hi everyone, SF here. So you guys may know me as obviously one of the Infinite mains. I'm pretty much, if you guys watched the tournament video that came out in January, then you'll know me as obviously been on there previously. Anyway, came on today to speak about my season and that, and yeah, it's been a bit dramatic season is all I'm gonna say to the least. Between having to grind for infinite cards in since the Showdown, between having to get 8 to 8k afterwards, it's been practically hard to climb. And obviously, I was in between my level 18 infinite because I had to get recordings for him for a video, and then had to switch to CSI at one point because somehow CSI was pulling more wins than base infinite. Yeah, I mean, I'm still waiting on the CSI bug fix. That still hasn't been done. It is a projectile bug, so if you go onto the dash pads, it cancels out the mini boot effect if you've hit someone previously.
Oh, right.
So that's how it is. Personal opinion, if that gets fixed, CSI will be pretty good after that, because if you can hit, well, pretty consecutively, you can do well, I believe.
Yeah.
Especially since the mini boost effect, it stacks. I'm not sure how high it
Right.
stacks to, but it stacks. Because I've done multiple hits before and the speed increase has been much more noticeable. Yeah, so hopefully once that bug fix comes out, CSI will be pretty strong.
And of course, HL isn't like prioritizing really bug fix as much.
No, they're
A
not
few, but
They're not prioritizing balance patches or like bug fixes in total at all. Like we haven't heard anything in at all. It's like nearly 4 months
Yeah.
into the year now.
yeah.
So it seems weird to me. Flashback to 2024, everyone. We're in September. So we've got EGS currently coming out. We've got EGS out and then Valhalla.
Mm-hmm.
25th of September, I think it was. That was the day we got the bounce patch. We got EGS getting a nerf. He got absolutely gutted. But then Valhalla didn't get anything till November. Shock of the century, folks.
Yeah.
That was a rough couple of months, I must admit.
That was around when I was coming back to the game.
You
after a
literally just
while.
come back, I remember it. You literally
Yeah.
just come back. Whereas in September 24, I just got my first 6.5. So that's
nice.
where things stand. Well, season's been pretty rough, and I don't know if I'll be able to continue pushing. It's been really hard playing out on the Infinites this season. So much so, I had to get Infinite to level 18. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do it at all. I wanted to keep all my challenges level 16. And yeah, next season is probably going to be. I don't know what I'm actually going to do next season. Honestly, I'm debating climbing, but at the same time, do I, or do I just focus on getting videos out? That's where I stand at the moment, because I've had enough of, competitive. It is getting to the point where it is draining me. It's not fun.
Yeah.
It's not fun at all, and I'm sure some of the others can say the same about competitive at the moment. It's not been fun.
Would there ever be like a scenario where you would like pick up like one of these meta characters like Kunoichi or Rouge or Sheriff?
Fun fact, I have to use Kunoichi during my grind for level 18 infinite cards. That was the only time I've used them.
Okay.
It's the only time. I don't use them for climb. I don't like using meta characters for climbing as much as I used for Hala back in 2024.
Honestly.
I honestly grown to dislike using meta. I'd rather stick to the characters I like, and obviously it's the infinite surge variants, but honestly, I don't usually use meta unless it gets to a point where I can't play at all. And I have to, do something to counter it out. Another example of that was actually Neo meta in June. I was at one point using Neo because it got that hard. It was getting that hard on Infinite. And of course, I was on level 16 back then. Obviously, that was max back then as well, but I still don't accept level 20. I still don't accept it. Someone who came into the game in 2023, I was immediately used to level 16 being the max level, and when that changed for me, it's just something that has turned me off for a long time. I don't ideally like it. That, and also Reality Warp being much more busted. I don't like that either. Feels a bit unfair to me.
Yeah.
But I've got to play my cards right at the moment with how Kunoichi is. Honestly, the game's getting into a really bad state.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, really. It's been a long time coming, but it hasn't been this bad in a while, I don't think.
It's not been this bad in a while. I mean, last time it was this bad, we go back to the new Super Shadowrun meta a year ago. That was bad.
Yeah.
Like, you could not play that meta if you weren't on him.
Yeah, I guess that meta was still, worse, you think, than currently? Maybe Super Shadow meta? What do you think?
Yeah, because if you didn't play on him, you were cooked, if I'm being honest. I somehow went on search that meta, and I was still putting off consecutive 6-200s, which is quite surprising considering she's a mini booster and the fact that her mini boost has cooldowns. How did I pull that off?
I guess most people, movie Super Shadow, I think meta, especially on release, was probably one of the worst metas.
I mean,
I don't know. Release Infinite too is up there.
People compare Infinite meta, EGS meta, and obviously Super Shadow meta.
Yeah.
Infinite meta definitely has got to be top one. I weren't there to experience it, but I've seen videos and I never would want to experience that. But Super Shadow for me, definitely second, because even if you were using a mini booster, you couldn't really escape that.
Right.
Part of the fact he also had Super Form, which was an invincible boost, so you couldn't hit him while he was boosting. Unlike EGS, which you could.
And here's the worst part too. Like, all these metas I've gone by, like Infinite, he has been nerfed, and he hasn't seen as much play. You have a Hala Surge. She was up there. Now she barely sees any play. But then we have Movie Super Shadow. He had his peak, and it seems like, sure, he's not as good, but people are still using him. Ty, bro.
Typho's still using him, and I have full respect to him. Typho's still using him.
Relevant. That's the worst part. He's still relevant.
I know, and Typho's still using with Super Shadow, especially with Demon Hunter around at the moment, and he's got my full respect for that, because considering Demon Hunter, that should be a game killer.
Yeah. I mean, props to him for making it work, but
yeah, props to him.
Goes to show how strong Movie Super Shadow still is, and I really hope that he gets at this point, it's probably not going to happen, but he really needs that mini boost to get gutted, bro. I'm so tired of this character.
Yeah, I am so tired of Movie Super Shadow as well, I'm going to be honest. Just the constant Chaos Blasts. I'm just like, Oh man.
He's just always going to be relevant until they do
Yeah,
something.
he
different.
always will be. That's not going to change, I think, for a long time.
Yeah.
Unless they do a movie tale situation.
True.
Yeah, that could happen. But let's wait and see, basically.
All right. Cool. Well, yeah. Thank you so much for you're the first Pyro-Mine Podcast interview.
No problem, Nudge, no problem.
All right, guys. With that,
Yes.
we are going to move on to the speed battle. Oh, wait, I did it wrong. The speed battle headlines for. Wait. Oh, shoot.
You
I
forgot.
messed up. Wait.
What is wrong with you?
And with that, we're gonna confusion boost our way to the speed battle headlines for March 2026. There we go. And first up, I did want to talk about my recent I went broke in my rings after building up for like a year when I maxed the rest of my silver variants.
Rest in peace to your rings, bro. Rest in
Yeah.
peace.
You should have
Rest
done
in
it.
peace.
You should have
You
done
leave
that
it
was
into
so
the
painful
video
to
where like you
watch.
just messed up. I see
I don't
you
think
should have
I've
done
ever
it my
had
rings, bro.
Honestly though, it didn't even feel that it didn't feel that bad. Honestly, I think it was worth it. I mean, that's like it was just a special variant, so that's like 6 million rings per character. And I just wanted to I made a tier list, so I'm just gonna give my opinions. I actually have had a few people ask me to make a tier list of the silvers now that I have them at level 20. So, if you guys agree, but I'm just gonna put them up. So we're gonna start with just base silver, right? Confusion boost is good, right? Confusion boost is a great boost, especially when it first got buffed. It's just
Yeah.
really good
It became
speed.
great.
He's got a lot of potential. Common Silver, I will say, he's definitely good in the hands of like the right players. But
Yeah.
random Common Silver, they're just not cooking. Get out of the kitchen, respectfully speaking.
Right. So I'm gonna put him in the B tier for now, right? And of course this tier list is not just within the silvers, but it's kind of we're thinking of like with all the characters in the roster, right? Not just
And the current meta.
exclusively, right? Yeah.
It's
So
like
I'm gonna put silver in B
one
tier.
half dozen of the other.
Yeah. Super silver though, right? Supers are really hard to rank because
They play such a different game from everybody else.
Exactly.
Exactly.
But then
And,
again,
and you get
Their whole
targeted
thing
more.
is, can I set up my instant win button?
Exactly.
Exactly. So you're gonna
And bro,
get
let me-
targeted, so make sure you don't win.
Yeah. And let me say, bro, when I got this guy to level 20, I was having so much fun with him, bro. Like, dude, the pickups on the whirlwinds are actually really good. And then
X2s and X2s more often.
yes, bro, like you're getting ×2s most of the time and ×3 as well.
I
So,
can't
like,
wait.
So
to
I could only imagine. I could only imagine what a level 20 supersonic would feel like.
Yeah. Does he get the guaranteed ×2 at 18? I don't remember.
Yeah, it does.
18, yes.
Yeah. So that's really
Because
good.
it
But
will up.
as far as
I guess
I don't know,
11.
yeah, I can't really put him higher than B, I think. I think he's definitely solid. I'll put him below base silver because obviously you get hit once and you're out of the race, man.
I just think it's
I-
the matchup as well.
I would
It
say
depends
for
on the
that
matchup.
reason, though, like I could argue maybe like top of C at the absolute worst, bottom of B at the absolute best. It's like a mixed bag.
Yeah, I'll leave him in B. Like I said, it's hard to rank supers. But at level 20 though, it just feels so much better. The starting rings, you can start a front run pretty decently.
Yeah.
And I love 3-lane traps. So I'm cooking with that. So
Yeah, train
I
lanes
may
trap are the
also-
best. I love train lanes trap. I don't like auto mines. I
bro.
like train trap. I don't
the classic, yes.
I don't like auto mines. I'm not good at auto mines, trust me, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It just feels better using a streamline trap over like something like auto mine. Just feels better.
Yeah.
If I may say regarding the potential of Super Silver in the future is like if Hardlight decides to get their act together and start, nerfing a lot of these like uber broken characters instead of adding new ones to counter the old ones and so on and so forth, and they actually start, nerfing stuff. Even if supers don't get anything whatsoever in the future for the foreseeable, like next 10 years, Super Silver indirectly gets buffed by means of these other broken boosts somewhat not being nerfed, and he could easily move to A because double super for him is so easy.
Yeah. True. Yes.
Yeah.
Super double super so
Yeah.
fun. Yeah. All right, moving on to Sir Galahad, right? This is another it's kind of a tough one to rank because he's good. Like he has a really good projectile, Psychic Strike. Like it covers like if you're in close range, it's really good. Like I'm thinking of the end of Pyramid Valley, that 2-lane section, the
Yeah.
2-lane section on the left
Yeah.
right before the
on the
dash
item
map.
path, you can just ruin someone's day.
You just
Yeah.
hit people, bro.
And you-
Like
And
yeah,
you can't jump over it either. You can't jump over
exactly.
it. You cannot
And it
jump
steals
over it.
rings too. So
Yeah.
And the
solid
boost.
projectile.
So-
Solid projectile.
The boost used to be a monster. It used to be way
Here's-
longer.
Yeah, here's the problem with a boost, right? Guess what? The upgrades do literally nothing for like every single level. We tested this. The level 20 upgrade does nothing. All the other upgrades, literally nothing changes when you upgrade his boost. That's the problem, right? So you're not actually getting a benefit. Like level 19, level 20, that's literally a nothing upgrade.
They
So, like-
increased it by 0.000001.
I'm
Literally-
speechless. I'm speechless.
Silver
It's that bad.
Is the speed not noticeable?
Yeah, no, there's no speed. There's no speed increase. There's no duration. There's nothing on any of the levels, which sucks.
For which
And-
one?
Wow.
Psychic Surge.
Oh,
It's just, there's just nothing at all.
It only took was one nerf, and Galahad just disappeared.
He was gone, bro. Yeah.
Yeah.
He just-
Yeah.
I wouldn't
Oh.
really say he disappeared. It's because of the fact that like when the character came out, a lot of people like thought like, oh, long AoE boost, 2 gatekeeping items. They thought he was like really good, and he got like one tiny nerf. People kind of just overlooked that. And then also, in my opinion, I think Galahad's a B tier character. I would say A,
I'm
but like
thinking the
apart from
same.
his boost, apart from
Mhm.
his boost, like his attack is short ranged and it just goes forward and backwards a bit, and it doesn't even have pickup, I believe. Confusion Mine is like a really terrible trap. It's not good, even at level 16.
Yeah.
It's annoying at most, and that's about it.
Only good
Yeah.
thing is the only good thing is hitting it at the start for get a boost. You don't lose rings, which is nice. At
Yeah.
least that's really all it is. And it's a 3-lane trap, which I don't have a
Which
problem
is
with.
nasty if you know how to set it up.
Yeah, I honestly think I'm gonna put him. I'm gonna put him B tier. I'm thinking
the bottom head is
in
power
bet-
aggressive right now.
because the problem is his boost is not fast. If you get like if it's extreme gear or something, bro, you're just getting left behind, bro. You cannot
Yeah.
you cannot people escape.
Yeah.
You're
The
not gonna be able
best
to
thing you
catch
can
it.
really do is like bag the boost and then use it to stop people at the end.
Yes,
Exactly.
And
Yeah,
that's hard enough to do as it is.
It
Yeah,
needs
it's only
speed
being
buff.
used to like stop clutch boosting.
Yeah. And even that, bro, what are you gonna do against Kunoichi, Invincible? Like it's rough for him right now, honestly. I'd honestly
Yeah.
put him. I'd put him.
Day, respectfully.
I'd probably put him between Silver and Super Silver in B tier. I think that
Yeah,
sounds okay.
I think that's well, yeah.
Spicy take alert. Even if you gave him back pre-nerf boost, he still wouldn't be good in this metagame.
He can't.
That
do
is
much, honestly.
that's so exactly true. Even if you gave him the old duration back, it still won't do a thing because there's way too many overpowered characters in the games currently. And the
Yeah.
game's not in a good
Yeah.
state since November.
On release, his
Mhm.
boost was basically Darkspine's boost, but with AoE. So
Oh wow, yeah.
and Darkspine's boost not the greatest right now, even though it's never been touched.
Yeah,
Power
the
creep,
thing
bro,
is,
yeah.
it because of the state in
But Sonic-
2023 there wasn't that many overpowered characters, so that's why Galahad was really good. But now, since
Mhm.
now we're like 3 years later, and yeah, it
Yeah.
just depends on it's just the legacy of a character depends on the time they release and then how they perform like a few years later.
The Ultimate Armor X problem, if you will, for you.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Yeah,
Mm.
Anyway,
Bro, what did
Yeah.
Marine? Well, you guys talk about Marine, bro. Why did Marine even have one of the worst events I've ever seen? Like, I know she was suggested, but like, why is her event like worse? Why did they put Supersonic? Why did they put Burning Blaze in the main mission? They should have
Yeah,
been in
Marine has
the.
like
I
the worst
mean-
release event of all time, to be fair.
That's,
ironically,
Exactly.
that's when I started
If
playing.
you didn't buy the vault, you were gonna be stuck on genuine
Yeah, Burning
purgatory.
Blaze boat,
with
bro.
some
I have no
terrible
words for that boat.
drones.
That boat is annoying as hell. You use the auto mine properly in the dashpads when you're trying to catch up.
Let's be
That-
real.
boat-
The bottom-
That's where
the
you
upper-
use bots, dude.
The bot has
But
aimbot.
honestly,
I'm just saying the bot has aimbot.
honestly, my opinion right now, it's probably Kunoichi Rouge bot, or should I say Ragnarok bot, or like they're
What
annoying.
I would probably say like
We can talk about the bots when we talk more about Kunoichi. But for
We'll
now,
get to
Yeah.
it later.
let's finish the silver tier list. All right, Chrono Silver. Oh
Okay,
boy, this
Chrono-
guy.
No, I have no
Chrono-
word for Chrono, bro. Chrono is,
Here's the thing,
the
right?
best character. Yeah, trust me.
His
Chrono
upgrades
is the
past
best
16.
character.
His upgrades past 16 are nothing. So yeah, that damage increase
Rip
on 18.
Chrono.
Nope. That
That doesn't
nope.
exist now.
No
Oh,
damage
no,
increase.
Nope.
The and
Bro.
EMP boost gets like 10 extra frames. So yeah, that's pretty worth it, I
And it's a
think.
frame,
Yeah, you
hey.
think?
That's
That's
so
another 10
worth
frames
it.
you didn't
God,
have.
It's so worth
those
1.1
cards
million
are
Just
reviews.
tickle
so
you,
good.
bro.
So
That's another
here's the
200
thing.
frames you didn't have.
You have to play him I think he's so fun to me. Because okay, you can get your boost, just zap trap yourself at the start, get your boost, and then slowly catch up to people. Once you get in first with your boost, just you can, and then they gave him times 2 clones like a few months ago, which was
Yeah.
I mean, it's not the most impactful, but it's definitely nice because now you can like if you get times 2 in first, you can go to one lane, use a cyclone, go to the very opposite lane, and you just have like 2 lines of
You
clones.
just have an entire army.
Yeah, and then plus
And
zap
also
trap,
you-
plus zap trap while they try to jump over it is also a thing. So you can kind of do something there. Yeah, it almost reminds me of Bray's tornado solo hit combo. Honestly, like
Yeah.
say you're in the one lane, you just block the whole lane, which is cool and all. But yeah, he's a tough character to use. His high strength definitely helps because if you're in first and there's someone right behind you, bro, hit the wall, clone, you're gonna zap them, maybe steal their boost, and then they have to retreat, go grab another boost. You can get away a little bit, and then zap trap. It's not the best, not the most consistent, but it's definitely something you need to keep in mind when you're racing him. So I think he
And then you
is
get
at
a
level
game and he hits
20.
himself.
At level 20, he's not that much different than 16. I think he's still he's decent. Okay, he can do some stuff. Not really in this meta. You really need to know how to play him. So I want to put him in B tier, right?
I
Uh,
think
Yeah, I agree with
Yeah.
B tier.
Can I just say
Little
one thing
B-
though? If we're talking purely visual design, that is S tier. Free.
Oh,
Yeah,
dude,
it's
yeah, one of my
not-
favorite
Yeah,
silver
his
designs
design
for
is
sure.
awesome.
It's sick. Bro,
It's
we
gear-
need we
it's
gotta
geared
get
like-
Chroma someday.
You guys talk
No,
about
we
Chrono
got-
design. Yeah, it's a really good design. Yeah, I
Yeah.
like
Really good design, just a very bad character. Anyways,
I think I want to put him. Ooh, I want to put him in B
C
tier
tier?
above Galahad. He has a better boost. EMP boost when it got buffed, it's actually good.
I
And
mean,
he
you
can
could
lead.
probably get away with
Yeah,
putting him
so-
above
But still,
Galahad.
the Zap Trap is mid as well.
I feel
Bro,
like
mid-
Galahad is slightly better
You really don't know.
because, like,
Dude,
his
catching up though is such a big part of
not
the
as
game.
consistent. Like, I'm pretty sure like flashes on and off. It's like a partial AOE or something. I don't know.
It's AOE for sure. I want to put him. I'm gonna put him in between Silver and Galahad. For now.
Yeah, for now you can update
Yeah.
it later, but like for now, it makes sense to
Mhm.
put him.
Yeah.
We'll
right,
we'll have to
next.
see as time goes on.
Yeah, next
Alright, who's
character
next now?
is Lantern Silver, my
Esther.
goat. All right.
Oh my
So this
God,
guy,
this
though, at
Esther.
level 20, he's awesome. He actually gets good upgrades.
Okay,
Level
bro.
18,
You
he gets
asked-
damage increase on Firework Flurry. That is noticeable. In fact, and then Confusion Boost level 20 upgrade actually has you see that duration increase. So that's definitely good for him. Not to mention, he bro, ×2 Pyro-Mine.
Pyro-Mine, bro.
That's legit, bro. Like,
It's very
I still don't know why that is such a weird buff. Who really needed that?
All the
People were
Blossom Amy-
crying that Blossom Amy took.
Really, it.
Hey,
It's all
And
the
then anime- that also gives Lunar Blaze like a bit of like usage. Lunar Blaze.
But like Lanterns, I mean, arguably Lantern Silver is better than Lunar Blaze now.
Exactly,
Yeah,
because the
yeah.
Fire Boost is just not good.
it's not as
It's
good.
good, but it's just outclassed. It's just
Fire Boost is
outclassed.
good. Fire Boost is
Well,
good. Trust me, Fire
It's
Boost
just
is
not,
good.
it's just not good in this current meta.
I know, but it's still a good boost. Very good. Like
Yeah, I know,
it got a
yeah.
good.
It's
buff,
good
you
in
know?
theory. In practice, you're just gonna get outrun by half the boost in this game at this point.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, there's so many better boosts nowadays.
yeah. So I think I'm gonna put Lantern in A tier. He is very
I'd say
solid.
high A. High A.
Yeah,
High A.
High
Right, so Lantern.
Sounds good.
He's pretty good.
Next up is Nutcracker Silver. Oof.
He's
I'm just gonna go ahead and
the
put him in.
character that
I'm gonna
released
put him.
after Infinite.
Yeah, I'm putting him in C
Also-
tier just right away. Because
I'm gonna be honest, he is bad. I don't know how you're able to use him, Naj.
he's bad, and then he got worse when and he's just never
Anyways,
been touched since. I don't think he's been touched since his release at all.
He has
Other than the bug on his projectile, which was for the worse. His boost is really slow, and
Yeah.
also his his upgrades are also bad. I think we tested
Yeah. Just buff his
psychic
boost.
surprise.
That's it.
I don't think the damage actually increases, which sucks. And then
0.001 increase.
and then Jingle Boost is the same. As far as we know, it's the same. The only thing is, I wonder if we haven't tested if the freeze effect, like once you hit a player, increases, because it's pretty long actually when you freeze someone. Like it's pretty much like Ice Mine freeze time. So we haven't tested that, but it's probably the same, which is unfortunate. But yeah, there's not a lot you can do with him other than front run and Ice Mine.
To be honest,
and
in
then-
this meta, yeah, he's kind of cooked. So
Yeah.
the only way to save him is to buff him.
I
Buff
would
his
say
boost.
no B or probably C. Probably C.
I'm leaving him C, man.
Here.
Yeah, I think
He's
C
got
is
a-
here.
Yeah. And it's unfortunate too that like FTA kind of the whole
Oh,
boost shield thing.
Oh
it's
yeah,
just that,
FTA
but
does
better.
everything.
And he released at the worst possible time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, after Infinite.
That was rough for him. Fun fact though, he was my first special character. And then he was my first level 16. So I mean that's good for something, but
Oh yeah.
Nostalgia value and nothing more, really.
I mean, it does hit hard. Don't tell you that's hard.
Naj, I remember when your PB was 50 trophies higher than mine.
really? Wait, how far ago was that?
December 2022.
December 2022. Was that my 6.5?
Yeah, I got like 6.4 that season.
Oh wow! Shout out me for cooking.
Yeah, I don't know.
In
I didn't
Super-
have a 6 PB until July 2023. God, I feel old.
We all feel old somewhere.
Nutcracker Silver really is the last character, yeah, of 2021. Is it?
Yeah, he was.
Yes,
He was
yeah.
the Christmas character of that year.
Yeah. Just like Ragnarok, one of the last character of 2025. So yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, he actually has 2 winter variants going into Ragnarok Silver, man, dude.
I think
Ah,
Ragnarok was
all right,
beat
so
Ragnarok.
let's go to
Ragnarok
Ragnarok.
Silver.
No, he's really good. Like, bro, how do you think I got 6? How do you think I got 8.5 last season, bro? Like, he can
Ragnarok-
do
no,
stuff. I'm putting it, bro. Hot take. I'm putting him in S tier, dude. He's probably
I
low
mean-
S tier in my opinion.
No,
I
look,
I
wanna
actually
say- I want to say something real quick, and it's not because of the character players. It's because of the bot. This character, the
Oh.
Oh yeah, the
bot,
bot
is
was
the
so
sole reason-
annoying for
is
Ragnarok.
the-
Yeah.
This bot is the sole reason I lost out on getting 8.4. Is the reason I lost
Oh.
playing competitive. Yeah,
Oh,
you're
man.
thinking petty for saying I quit competitive for over a bot, but no, I'm being
Yeah.
genuine. I legit just called it quits.
Yeah, and that's the problem too. I mean, I think
These
he's
bots
good
cheat,
at
we've been over
at
this.
level 20. At level 20 is where he's I guess 18 because you get
guaranteed time to.
tridents. Yeah. And that's
Yeah.
honestly really good, bro. Just and
Those
then the
level
time speed
20
pickup isn't bad either.
And he can't hear the tridents very well.
No,
I
yeah.
can still dodge the tridents. I can still dodge it. No, I thought it was like an unjumpable projectile on release, but never mind.
Yeah,
Still,
it's not, yeah.
I found this trap like it's annoying, but like I can dodge it. Depends on the map. I like
Mhm.
you
Yeah.
know there's one map that Ragnarok is really good, like Mining Mayhem. 3 maps.
Yeah.
He's good at.
Because he's
what-
immune to his own traps, so he can button mash it
And
without
yeah.
worry.
Yeah,
Light of Valley is
honestly-
another one.
He's like not like his trap is a better meteor.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for
pretty
sure.
much.
yeah.
You can't jump over it. It's
You know, at
easily
least-
combo. You can even lose these.
On 2-lane parts, you can I think you can perfect dodge it, but you can just make it you can just block both lanes if you time. I figured out the timing to where you block both lanes. And then you have to perfect dodge it like twice because it's gonna be if you line it up, you have to perfect dodge it twice, and that's definitely. And then I've gotten good with the ice strike to trident combos. So yeah, he's really solid. And then in this meta, especially, dude, the invincible boost or the 3 shield boost is just really good. So
Yeah.
I think at level 20 or above level 18 is when he really moves up in the tier. I think you guys agree with me putting him maybe a low S tier.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, it all depends on the player and how they use
Right.
them.
Bro, I'm glad I'm glad there's not more Ragnarok players, bro. I think we all are, bro. We'd be so annoyed.
Ragnarok, like a 4 Ragnarok lobby sounds insufferable.
Anyways, let me say about my opinion on him. He's a really good character in my opinion, and he's like top 25 at least. You just need to know how to use him first of all, like the nudge, like how he uses him. Like you're really good with him. You need practice, how to use the ice strikes and
Yeah, for
trident
sure.
combo,
hmm
So yeah, that's
We'll
how
say
you
the
have
same
to
thing
do
as
it.
the
It's not like simply you have to spam ice strikes. This doesn't make sense, bro. Like you need to put it on perfect dash pads, which makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah, I do that too. Not gonna lie, I feel like I spam tridents more than Ice Strike.
Oh yeah, you
Imagine
have
that.
to spam tridents.
Imagine that Trident had the same speed as Pre-nerf versus Axis. Maybe then he would have been more of a menace.
Dudes.
Oh yeah, he was on like.
No.
Oh, and
I
then
have
they
one- I
Nah,
have
do
one-
that.
on top of that.
Oh yeah. Anyway, I think that's good for that. I thought
That
that would
wraps
be a
Yeah,
fun
it
thing
was
to
good.
do.
I like.
That
It was
wraps
great,
up
man.
the tier list.
Yeah,
That was like-
Ragnarok's good.
Man, we are not making good time, bro. We got a
We
lot of
are.
ways to time.
We're gonna be
We're
like
cooked,
3 hours,
bros.
and then we're gonna be done. Trust
Yeah,
the
we
process.
should start moving along. Maybe we'll skim
Yeah,
over a few of
that's
these
okay.
things.
Yeah.
But yeah, the next thing on the list is the March events. If we could go over those real quick. So we started off the month actually in February it was a Challenger Rapid Recap, actually the 10th one in the game, which featured Doom Shadow, Ragnarok Silver, Extreme Gear Supersonic, Phantom Rider, Rival Sonic, another day for Doom Shadow, Extreme Gear Shadow, Surge, and Warrior Shadow. And that was what a 10.
Give Surge a full event, please.
It was a
Yes,
decent
way,
event.
bro.
It was 2 days for
Honestly,
Phantom Rider. I would have been happy. I would have been so happy.
Yeah. This recap was just another pushover, honestly.
why does challengers recap have to get always get recap? Like, can you at least recap the specials too? Like, they deserve some chances. Like
I mean, here's the thing, man.
any old special characters, like
Yeah,
from
guess
2019,
what makes them the most money, man?
Challengers make the most
Challenger.
money.
Yeah, man.
Isn't that right? Nah,
Well,
still not cool though. Challengers, bro. Challengers. But
and
okay,
then,
but it's cool. It's
yeah,
cool.
and then following the Rapid Recap was the Villains event,
Mid.
which was a week
Challenger
long.
recap.
What a dumb. Okay, the Billions
it was
recap
a-
was fine actually.
It was an interesting.
was
Yeah,
fun.
I mean, Neo got 2 days this time, along with Ani
Because
Mephiles, Curse
he's a
Samurai.
real king.
Yeah, Warlock, Meta 3.0, and Grim Sonic. So definitely an interesting take on it. It's honestly just another challenge recap at the end of the day, but at least some other characters were getting some spotlight.
I want to say this. Warlock deserves more recaps because Warlock has barely gotten any chances to get cards of course for those who infinite mains, and of course I do like infinite. I do have all the infinites at decent level. I do want Warlock to get a bit more recaps often. I do like his playstyle. I do like the daggers, trying to aim and all that. I will say
Yeah.
that. So yeah.
I think he's been in bonus missions more than actual missions recently.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
World of
we all know
Infinite.
bonus mission drops. They're bad.
Yeah, dude, challenger bonus missions are so bad.
Just
They
give it
shouldn't
10-30. It's not that hard.
Yeah,
When you need 53,000 cards to max a challenger, like,
dudes.
yeah, getting 5 cards is not really that good,
Yeah. And so yeah, we start off the month 2 challenger recaps, bro. I was snoozing.
Lovely.
I was not really playing the game
Fire
much.
rings. It's getting
Other
rings
than
for your
rings,
next
yeah.
season. Yes, rings are very nice. 2.5 or 3K in every chest are very nice.
Yeah. And then okay. And then following the villains event was Kunoichi Rouge.
Oh
Oh,
boy.
This character
Where
needs to
do we
go.
start with this character, bro?
where
Like,
We
This
took
should I
gladiator
character-
knuckles and made him
So
broken.
broken, bro.
yeah.
So broken. I hate her so much.
Yeah.
So I was racing earlier today. I was using Snowdrift. I was hitting. There was a Kunoichi Rouge and a Riders Rouge. I was hitting both of them left and right, like all over the track. And then at the very end, I used my boost, got sniped by the Rouge, and I got third.
Yeah, that's how it be.
Yeah,
damn.
silent projectile, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, now here's what I have to say about Kunoichi Rouge. Here's what I have to say about Kunoichi Rouge without me ranting over the top. But let's begin with the projectile. The kick, it hits hard. It already hits hard.
Mhm.
And
It's hard.
the projectile, oh my god. The amount of times I've been using Shield Sonic and I try to get away, and the most random times I switch lanes and that thing snipes me. I just cringe so badly because it is so dumb. And of
Yeah,
course
bro.
the boost is fast, and not only is the boost fast, it's invincible, of course. And you can just combine that with the kick. Pretty much just straight up just you snooze, you lose.
Yeah.
Bro.
It is insane. Oh my god, it is just
Oh, and you didn't mention another thing. That spin kick has a 3-lane AoE body block and also multi pickup for some reason.
Yep.
Yeah.
Frame
just
1
like
EOE,
gladiator.
multiple pickups. And you know what's interesting? It has a lingering hitbox too. I don't know if anyone ever noticed. I don't know if Gladiator has the same thing.
Does
would not-
gladiator have that? I don't race gladiator enough to know.
Exactly.
Man.
they pretty much
All like
so they make Kunoichi Rouge just to basically flip you off every single race.
yeah. He said, "Yep,
Oh my-
looks fine to me." That's intended.
Riders Rouge did so well, man.
Yep,
we gotta make another broken Rouge, bros. Like,
They're trying to take advantage of like the Rouge fandom that's in the server. That
What Rouge fandom? There's like 20
all the
people that
glazes.
actually like Rouge. There is no
Yeah.
Rouge fandom.
The game
There
should
is-
just
No,
report it now.
It's just because EGR sold well. That's all.
yeah,
And then they made like another Rouge, so they think, oh yeah, people like Rouge, I guess. People like her, like no, that isn't it, bro. It's because the
Yeah.
character's broken. Both of them are broken.
Exactly. No,
Exactly.
I'm not gonna go like super into this, but there are only a couple of genuine fans that actually like the character. The ones who know about it from SA2 and Heroes mainly, and then there are the ones that are fake. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
yeah. I mean, we won't go into that, but yeah, I do know what you're
Yeah.
saying.
I don't have to say
Yeah.
any more than that. Another case of peak visual design, and that trap is like perfectly designed. Like that trap is beautiful.
Here's the problem with the trap, though. So it just shares like the same. You know how booby trap it spawns kind of fast, right? Compared to other traps, you get hit with it pretty soon after it spawns. So they just carried the same like properties of that trap onto poison booby trap. But the problem with that is that it does poison booby trap does actual damage. So it's not insta hitbox, but it's pretty close. You guys know what I mean?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very little reaction time.
Yeah.
Like
I guess
I just think compared to everything else, it's fine. Could have been a floodgate. We'll get to that later.
Yeah.
Alright. Here my thoughts about Kunoichi Rouge. I actually thought that. So my main problem with her is just a boost. Shuriken boost. Like, one question: why is it like faster than the confusion boost, which is really unfair? It's literally an invisibility boost. It shouldn't be like that. First of all, but for Kunoichi,
Yeah.
they made a gladiator, and it's a better version. It's a Shuriken boost. So they really need to nerf Shuriken boost speed.
Yeah.
Like make it the same as like wind boost at least, which is fine. Like nerf the speed properly, please. It shouldn't be this fast.
I want to add something too.
Yeah.
So Marine and Gladiator have the same like type of boost. Here's the thing I noticed:
Yeah.
like if you hit a wall as Marine and then boost, you'll just get hit right again after if you hit another wall or an item or something. You don't have invincibility after that.
Yeah.
Gladiator's actually different. You hit the wall, and you actually have you maintain those iframes, which is interesting.
Oh,
so
really?
It's not,
That's
yeah.
weird.
And then another thing is found is interesting, which is I found this out and that kind of made me want to level up the character. But you can, let's say someone E-mines you. If okay, of course there's the annoying slowdown thing that they have and that supers have half the time. But if you
Yeah.
hit an E-mine or a trap or you get hit in some way and you immediately boost, you can actually cancel out the hit stun completely and just go to max speed, which is interesting.
Oh, that's cool.
It's really cool, and I wish that's why I was gonna upgrade him, but then Kunoichi dropped and it's like, oh,
Kunoichi
well,
said, "No, Gladiator, you're completely irrelevant now."
that's so sad, bro. I was actually gonna have so much fun with him. Well, yeah. So
Anyways.
following the Kunoichi Rouge event was Sinister Showdown versus event, which is apparently the 8th one, and with
Wow.
They
Netflix.
spammed that event in 2023.
Yeah.
Well, how many did you have in 23? Was it 2 to 3?
2023, I think it was more than 3.
I don't know. First one wasn't like it wasn't like summer. Wasn't it like summer
Because
or like
in 2023, they were spamming Super Shadow and Sinister Showdown.
okay? I will say this for this to Showdown, I was mostly focused on Infinite because I was like I just needed like 540-ish cards for level 12, and because shout out SF for telling me to do that because we all know SF Infinite main. She went ahead and got level 18, and I will say this from her own experience. Even level 18 Infinite struggles with Kunoichi Rouge. So yeah, even though level 18 reality group is good,
I mean,
and
yeah, invincibility. Can just go straight through
Yeah.
it. No problem.
Anyway, with this Sinister Showdown in particular, though, can we laugh at the fact that neither Mephiles nor Infinite won that? Apparently, it was Knuckles.
Yeah,
How did
Team
they
Knuckles
screw that
won.
up?
That was incredible. What a comeback for Knuckles, bro.
How
no,
did they
no,
screw that
bro,
up?
bro. I don't think this is the right Knuckles. I think this might be the Knuckles from Outcome Memories.
To be fair, Mephiles and Knuckles at that time period were both voiced by Dan Green, so
And I mean, during the event, the teams were just named Team A and Team B.
Anyways, so here's the thing I found, by the way. You know, there's a 1120 Memphis bot, yeah, but for Infinite, it's literally just level 16. Like,
True. Why
wouldn't
was
wonder if
that?
They don't want to unleash level 18 Reality Warp Bot.
no
Don't
wonder.
care. They do that.
it changed nothing. That bot was still cancer anyway.
I mean, Infinite Bot's always like annoying.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, closing out the month for the month of March was Demon Hunter Shadows event, and we have a lot
Yay.
we can say about that as well.
Well,
He's the
I
other end.
Another
Say
case
first,
of a
Where
huge
do we
shadow
start?
buff.
should I say first?
Yo.
Should I say first?
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
TXP open fire.
All right. So, you know, on the showcase, Demon Hunter Shadow. So when I saw, I don't really care if it's mid because it's a shadow. So when I saw Charm Trap, it at max it has 18 ransom cost, right? And his
Yeah.
swords didn't have any pickups, which was okay. I mean, and when I saw the comments from Young Gamer 7, he said that he's gonna get like a little shadow buff, which is fine for me. But on release, when I saw, bro, why they buffed it so high, you know?
They like tripled the ransom.
Yeah, they
The
triple.
range is way
So
too
now
low.
ransom for the charm trap now at low level it's 30, at low level 0 30. At level 4 it affects 2 slots and it's 35. At level 10 it affects 3 slots and the ransom cost is 40. At max level it's 50, which is insane, and I didn't want to
Why?
see that.
Yeah,
They really need to
genuinely,
know this.
that is not okay.
When DXB isn't defending a shadow variant, you know something's wrong.
They really need to nerf that
Bro.
ransom cost and make it like 25 max,
That is
which
half
is
your ring.
Yeah.
That's half your ring speed.
Honestly,
Gross.
what was the point of buffing him in the first place?
no. Okay, fine, they buffed them, but still they shouldn't buff this much though.
I do
So-
believe I'm obligated to say I told you so. Well, I do hope somebody picks up that phone because I flipping called it.
The floodgates. No.
They
Anyway,
did the
I
exact
mostly
same thing for Outlaw last year because he was balanced in the showcases, and then they like super buffed him right on release.
Yeah.
And that's why they call them shadow buffs, I guess.
Heyo.
Me and Typhoon, before Demon Hunter got buffed, like the day before he got buffed, we were like, this character is going to get like mega buff. Just like he's either gonna be like top zero, they're just gonna buff him to top zero, or like they're gonna change his boost or something like that. He did call out like how they're gonna give his swords like multiple pickups, but the ransom was also kind of obvious, I guess. But like 50 per slot is just not it.
I thought at most they were gonna make it the same as Rouge.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
because even Rouge's is kind of a lot.
Rouge is still like annoying.
A lot of the tracks in this game don't even have that much ranks to accommodate for one hit.
If they could have the ×2 pickup on the blade honestly would have been enough if they were
Yeah.
gonna buff him since they
Yeah.
he was gonna be very mid otherwise.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The only other buff I could think of was like giving it like 25 at max. Because like and then nerfing Rouge to do the same, so that way it's like, oh yeah, less people will complain that Rouge is better
Yeah.
than him.
They should probably just nerf the ransom cost to like 30, like same, or like just make it like 25 a max at least. You know, and
Yeah.
the swords shouldn't like to get a lot of 2x. Like make the 2x at level 12 at high level, or like level 18, which makes it fair. At least he has win boost, and he's not a meta man. He's not. It's not like meta, but like he's very annoying to race. He's just like some kind of Rouge player. Like they don't win. You know, Rouge players don't win, right? They just like booby trap you simply. Like they don't. They just target you for no reason, bro. That's so annoying as hell. So yeah, but Demon Hunter Shadow, at least they can win. He has swords, but unlike Rouge, who has just a world wins, bro. All right, I think that's it. Anything else now?
Yeah, we have to add to our tier list, our 2026 characters tier list.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Let me get that pulled up real quick.
So any tier list now we should say, like for Kunoichi Rouge, you know, just put her at top 0. Trust me, put her at top 0.
I think we can. Well, first of all, okay, yeah.
That's my theory.
And is there any debate? Do we think Kunoichi's top 1, or what do you think about Riders Rouge? Is she still?
Okay,
Is
you
she
know,
better?
Riders Rouge is still the best character in my opinion. Kunoichi Rouge
Yeah.
is top
I think
2.
it goes
Really?
Riders,
Really?
Sheriff, Kunoichi in that order.
Really?
I think it's
Interesting.
I
top
honestly
3.
think Kunoichi is better than Sheriff, at least.
No,
She
no,
is.
Kunoichi
I
is.
would agree that much. I would agree that much.
He is.
I mean,
She is
Yeah.
better than Sheriff.
Yeah.
She is.
me personally, I have a lot more trouble with Kunoichi. I don't know. Riders Rouge, she's good. She's annoying, but
The thing is, the spin kick can destroy 2 backcrackers from what Renzi said.
canon now.
Yeah, apparently
Hmm.
from Renzi, it can.
I guess then what we have to think about is not what not what character we personally struggle with, is maybe how they like deal with each other. Like, does anybody know? I don't know
It's
much
an
about the
RPS
Riders Rouge
situation.
I mean,
matchup. I want to put Kunoichi above Riders Rouge. I really do.
I could see Kunoichi above Riders in some scenarios.
And plus leaderboard, bro, there are way more Kunoichis than Riders Rouges.
That is true.
I'd argue Kunoichi's easier and more well-rounded, so it's easier for like players who are familiar with the core fundamentals.
Yeah.
And Kunoichi counters like a lot of the other top characters, like all the boost clutchers.
Exactly. Okay, and then we have Demon Hunter Shadow.
Tier because
Where we put
because of his win boost. So like, I wouldn't call him meta. He's just an annoying character.
Agreed.
I
Agreed.
wish I
Yeah.
could put him A for the trap alone, but
Between
Yeah.
A and B for me. B tier?
I think
I would never
A.
call him meta. He's
No,
not
I
meta.
think
Trust.
Demon Hunter is an A. Demon
He's
Hunter
not
is an
meta.
A.
Okay.
I call him. Put him at A tier. He's not meta.
Demon Hunter and A tier. Better than Valentine Whisper? Or
Not even
To be honest,
Valentine Whisper is
Valentine
S tier.
better.
They're just both annoying. They're not meta. They're just both annoying.
Mm-hmm. So this is what we got. Do we want to leave like Lunar Tangle still in S tier? Is there any other change you want to make? Do you think?
I
Yeah,
mean,
Okay,
Lunar Tangle is an S tier.
so
For
Mhm.
now, yes, but assuming more broken releases happen, no.
I'm gonna give a hot take. I feel like Luna Tangle would go down to A simply because of these new two characters, of course. Because if Luna Tangle gets hit by the Dementor Shadow Trap, we'll say it's a level 16, of course. And if she doesn't get enough
Yeah.
rings, I don't think the boost is gonna help a clutch alone. The race spin is gonna matter in those last
Also,
frames.
Kunoichi can just cancel her boost clutch at any point with
Exactly.
spin kick.
Yeah. So with that logic, bro, we just knocked the entire roster down half a tier or a tier because of Kunoichi. But
Yeah. Kunoichi's just like that.
but I think
Rouge can't stop any boost clutters. It can't stop like like broken boost like Sheriff Sonic. She can't just spin kick them immediately.
Yeah.
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 She honors like all the
That's
boost
true.
clutch based characters.
Right, yeah, Lunar Tangle is
While
just
having a boost clutch herself.
yeah. So I feel like and I'm thinking of a particular player who even switched off of this character, Lunar Tangle, to go to Kunoichi. So I feel like she did not have much of a prominent season.
That is some crazy rage switching.
I mean, what are you gonna do, man? If you're getting spin kicked every time you try to clutch boost, man, you
There's
can't
nothing
just
you can do against Kunoichi Rouge unless you're using.
Luna Tangle is only good if you're able to like firecracker snipe Kunoichi Rouge and hope the Kunoichi Rouge fumbles the spin kick where you can avoid it. And then you can just boost away and get away from a
yeah,
rage.
you need the firecracker where there's a wall you can hit and then boost away.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess we're gonna leave it. We're gonna leave it here for now. We're gonna leave
Yeah,
these
that's
three
it.
because it'd be a lot of work just in the future because of Kunoichi just moving everyone down. So we'll leave it here for
Yeah.
now. Definitely still good. If Kunoichi's not in the lobby, she's good. So let's move on to. I mean, there's not a whole lot of news. We did get a new character announced. I think I don't know how soon. Probably before Ice Cream comes out. But Sonic and Caliburn is the new character.
Yep. AKA Supercharge. Free.
I mean, I will say we haven't had the last Black Knight presentation we had was Lamorak, and that was on what was it, June?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice. Honestly, it's nice. I was expecting on it. I didn't play when the Knights were like all that common. I was expecting Sonic and Caliburn to uh be existing before Excalibur.
Honestly, yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
It is a bit weird having two different characters. Like, I mean, the whole thing is, I guess, Caliburn. I don't know. I don't know much. So
Even though Excalibur is Caliburn, it's weird, I know.
Yeah.
Excalibur
better
is
than
just a
that
super
Black
form
Knight.
version.
The reborn version, basically.
Right.
Also, I actually want to talk a bit about Caliburn. That's the one thing I actually want to go on about. So, Caliburn is actually, in my opinion, he might seem like he has a basic design or whatever, and I actually like most of the Sonic's designs, but I feel like his design reminds me of the kind of like maybe Final Fantasy characters and like SMT protagonists type of thing, and like he looks pretty cool. And I will actually be probably maxing Caliburn. I will probably try and get him to level 20.
I wonder. Ice cream is probably the new Pyromancer that she got a delay, bro. Like she got a delay, just like
No, she got
Pyromancer.
frozen. That's why she's freaking like taking so long.
Nice pun.
Yeah,
I
don't
guess
know.
Ice Cream's gonna release that summer, June or something. I don't know.
I think didn't Ollie confirm or didn't confirm, but she said
She said
she's
like
getting pushed
maybe
back.
summer, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's already like it's already past Easter time, so I would assume, or coming up to Easter time, and we have events lined
Pretty
up already.
much.
So it's looking like we'll get Caliburn first.
That's looking to be what it is, considering we got the announcement for that. But hey, what can you do?
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like either way, like all I'm gonna say is like, let me make this clear. Like we're speculating that it's. I think special would make more sense, but if they do challenger, that's just kind of like, what's the point?
I mean, the challenger already stopped making sense a while ago, so anyone could
Yeah.
be a challenger. So.
We got red from Angry Birds.
Please give them a recap.
I mean, it's
Taking any more
possible
part of
potentially, but
Hmm.
you know,
Angry Birds 3 movie? It might happen. It might happen.
Well, I think the last thing on our list is. Oh, actually, sorry. One thing. Actually, Power Card Weekend actually did return for 1 week, but it is again absent this current week that we're in on the
I
weekend.
think
It's nice that they brought it back. There weren't a lot of changes though. I don't even think they even touch
I
I
don't
don't
it.
think
think anything
I don't think
they
they
changed.
didn't
changed
finish
anything.
fixing it. They didn't finish fixing it apparently, or something like that.
Exactly. Yeah, there's still the unnecessary ring, the one that gets like rings, and the one that you have to double your ads.
No,
Huh.
I think I like the ring mission. They because you can get more rings quicker. I think it adds.
I mean, that is true. That is true. But there's the one that can actually like get you soft lock, and that's the one that you have to double something for rewards. Because if you already did all your battle chests, you're pretty much
Mm,
just screwed. Waste the rest of our rings there.
yeah.
Yeah.
They need to change it where you need to watch an ad for anything, whether it be the chests for the free chests or
Mm,
the free chests or anything. Just ad for anything. Watch an ad for anything, and then you'll be done. You,
it,
or else
they
you just
should
get soft.
they should definitely tweak the missions a bit. And I don't think anyone would complain if they just put power cards in the missions. They're literally
Yeah.
power
They
card
are
weekend.
power card missions.
Yeah.
A lot more people would love it if it was just only power cards. Let's be honest.
only power cards, special and challenger alternating, I think would be an interesting idea to go
Power card
about it.
weekends
Yes.
are really cool.
Oh
For
yeah,
challenger, they're gonna need to like get rid of like the cap for that because you need so many challenger cards.
Mhm.
yeah.
And just make the drops decent.
Oh, I agree.
I'm pretty sure you can go above the cap if you bought challenger power cards before.
I had no idea how that works. There shouldn't even be a cap, but
There shouldn't even be a cap in the first place, honestly.
yeah.
It's like I don't get why games have limits for certain things when they're like, oh my god, you can get even more of this. So just remove the limit entirely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to bring that up because it didn't look like it was going to return for a while, but I
It
would say
returned.
brought it back. It's probably going to be a power card weekend once a month or something, but we'll see what happens.
Something in regards to that though is like I do appreciate that they are taking player feedback for this to try and make this actually work.
Yeah. It's a good idea overall. It's just the execution could be better.
Needs a little more time in the oven. That's all.
Yeah. And then the last thing that we can just briefly, honestly, is we're still waiting on these balance changes.
We're still waiting on an
another month.
actually
Yeah.
meaningful
It's been
balance
another
patch.
month. Yeah.
Oh,
Dang,
the
who
last
knows how
one,
many of a meaningful balance patch not
So the
existing
last
yet.
time
Nearly
in Balance
5
Patch
months, bro.
happened, it's just Dragon Hunter Sonic release. It's been like 4 months, anyways. So Noni said that they're planning a new balance patch. She said it's gonna be like a new one, like a long one. I mean, long one. My bad.
Yeah, she said that there's like a long list that they hope to do.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
This has to work.
They
This better
can't
be good,
fumble
bro.
this patch. They literally cannot fumble this patch.
Yeah, no.
bro.
Somehow, some way, some people aren't going to be satisfied. That's all I know.
The way they've been holding this off, it makes you think it's going to be another like October 22 type patch.
It
I
probably
mean, if
might.
it's an October 2022 patch and it's all nerfs for meta characters, that'd be good.
Yes.
yes, please.
We need,
Dude,
bro.
that would
Holy-
single-handedly shake up the entire game. Not just like the meta itself, but like the entire game. So many characters could see so much more play. And I can't if that ends up being the case, I cannot wait to see what y'all are cooking.
You're never gonna make a balance patch. Let's be real.
It really does feel like that, don't it?
It's been like
It's
almost
in the
10
works, it's in the
months
works.
total.
3 years! We've been waiting in here for 3 years!
It's quote unquote in the works. Well, that hopefully they don't let us down. That's
How long ago did they say that?
well, I mean, just as recently as a few days ago in main court. Nolly was talking
Yeah,
about.
Wait,
Nolly
really?
said it. I think on Thursday.
Yeah.
Maybe balance patch will happen this month because now they're vacation. Like I'm just guessing. It might happen this month.
It's either gonna be mid or by the end of April.
Yeah.
Like,
And
it
the
feels
Iberia
right now,
logo, by
it's
the
like
way. We need
like
a lot of
last
characters
month
to
was the
nerf,
perfect
bro.
time.
I want 12, 15 characters probably to get nerfed. I don't know, like just
Yeah,
saying my
there's
opinion.
quite a list of characters that need nerfs at this point.
There's
Yeah.
so many characters that need to be nerfed that we're more excited for nerfs than we are buffs, and that's saying something.
At this point, the patch should only be nerfs and just focus on that. Do buffs later.
Do buffs
Yes.
the patch later.
Yeah.
Just like
Yes.
have it be a two-parter patch and have like the first week be like a nerfs patch and then like have the beginning of the next
Oh.
season
Yeah,
patch.
That's a good. That's a
they've
good
done
idea.
something
It'd
like
be a
that
good
before,
idea,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
They should just do it like they did in 2022, where they just go over a lot of things, or they can
Yeah.
just separate it into nerfs, buffs, minor fixes, and bug fixes. They could do that.
Yep,
Yeah.
said it should be
That would be
good,
a good
unlike the
idea.
2022 patch.
The only thing I ask for my boy EGSS out here is just let Slam do something. Let it actually be a threat.
Please, just let it do something.
Projectile.
It's just so funny, bro. Why did EJSS go to nerf? Maybe
Anyway.
That's a
What's
whole
even-
other conversation, man. We
What
I think
funnier is that
we talked about EGSS plenty in the previous episode.
last
I
time,
think.
yeah. But I will say this: I find it funny how they keep trying to sell him as a powerful character after nerfing him twice. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
Yeah, they make the versatile with him and Neo is like anyone with like 2 IQ knows Neo's gonna be way better than EGSS.
It really should have been Neo versus Doom for the boss fight in Shadow Generations. Now that I think about it,
Exactly.
I don't know how long this video is going to turn out to be, but guys, we've been in this VC for 3 hours.
Three
Of
and a
course, we
quarter
didn't,
hours.
we didn't start
Like,
recording until like
that's
45 minutes in, but it's been over 2 hours of recording. I'm gonna have a lot. I'm gonna have a lot of fun editing this, guys. It's gonna be
And by fun, you mean it's gonna be a nightmare.
I'm sorry. Okay,
But
so
it's all good. Once again, we'll bro, more people, man. We have a lot. There's a lot to talk about. There's a
I
lot
didn't
more.
even think I was gonna make
know,
it this time.
I'm gonna be honest. I think we need more. What's it called? More new people. Anyways,
Yeah, some of us could probably take a
Hmm.
backseat next time for some newer faces to take the helm.
thanks
Yeah,
for watching. We love you guys. Subscribe to the Knob.
Yes, I'll have
Yes,
everyone's.
Bye.
I'll have links in the description for all things you need to know and see and do. All right, guys. Thank you so much for listening in. We'll see you next month for episode 4. All right. Peace.
Hey, I'll
Later.
play
See you guys.
Well,
See ya.
Bye.
Vault,
Bye.
you're
Bye.
trash. Vault, you're bad. Vault, you're bad. Vault, you're bad. You're bad. You're bad.
Sorry,
You're
Leo.
You really have to ruin the outro there, dude.
Enough. Copy
Enough,
paste cone.
Leo.
Copy paste cone.